But we have to see the real disrespect that comes our way, because a lot of times it comes to us in very covert ways, and that has a lot to do with the self-esteem of the whole community, because we're attacked very strategically, especially through the media. You know, speaking of all these TV shows and all these movies, there's a show I was looking at TV the other day, and I was working at home, and my TV was just on one channel. It was on the TLC channel. And there's this show they got coming out called Honey Boo Boo. It's about these little, they have these little girls doing these pageants, toddlers and tiaras or something like that. And they gave one of the little girls a spinoff show. And the show is called Looking for Honey Boo Boo or Coming for Honey Boo Boo, some shit like that. But the little girl's a little chubby white girl. She's about 6 years old. Her little nickname is Honey Boo Boo. And basically what it is, this little girl is doing this real offensive, stereotypical impression of a ghetto black woman. And a lot of white folks find that cute, and they done gave her a show. And it was real slick how they did it. Because, you know, minstrel shows, that's America's #1 pastime. Whites making fun of blacks. Whites having their little black impressions or black impersonations that they do. That's been a major pastime in American culture. As a matter of fact, that was the first form of American entertainment, minstrel shows. A lot of folks don't know that. The first form of entertainment to specifically come out of America were minstrel shows, were white people doing fucked up impressions of negative stereotypes of blacks. That was the first form of American entertainment. And, you know, it went all into the 1900s with the Al Jolsons and the people putting on blackface and doing the mammy and all that old stuff. So whites doing stereotypical impressions of black people, that's been America's pastime. And it's a buried pastime, because now if you do it openly, it's very offensive, and people will know that it's offensive. So a lot of whites will find ways to do it. And I'm not throwing all white folks under the bus, because a lot of whites think that I'm hard on them. But I peep the game, and I got to call it out how I see it. Because I know that secretly a lot of whites, and I know your culture, I know what y'all do. A lot of whites, when they're by themselves, they have a lot of fucked up black jokes that they share with one another. And they have these fucked up impressions that they do of black people. A lot of white people have their little black impression that they do when they're among their friends. Not all. I'm not throwing all whites under the bus, but if you are a white person listening, you know exactly what I'm saying is true. Fellas, brothers and sisters, if you have a white friend, ask them about that. Ask them about their white friends who do fucked up black impressions, or ask them about their friends who have them fucked up black jokes. All of them have a friend who does it. But anyway, the point is, there's this show on TLC. It's called Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. It's going to come on in a couple of weeks, I think. And like I said, it's this little kid. She's 6 years old, doing a fucked up ghetto black person impression. And an adult couldn't do that because it would clearly be offensive. So what they did, they've allowed a child to do it. And if a kid does it, they can use the excuse, well, the kid, it's just a kid, she don't know what she's doing. But they know what they're doing. And let me play a little clip of this kid on this show. And the show, like I said, the show is coming on on TLC this coming season. And this is a little clip. The girl is like talking with this fake, sassy, ghetto, black accent. Now, here it is.
I'm Alana. I'm 6, and I'm a beauty queen. The others must be crazy if they think they're going to be me, Honey Boo Boo Child.
So she's doing that. If these other girls think they're going to be crazy if they're going to beat me, Honey Boo Boo Child. It's real cheesy and corny. And here's another clip.
You ready for the hotel? We ain't got a swimming pool, unfortunately, this time. Come here.
$1 makes me holler, Honey Boo Boo.
So she's talking about $1 make me holler, Honey Boo Boo. I mean, just some real corny minstrel show type shit that they have on TV. Low key dissing, shitting on black folks. This is disrespectful right here. And a lot of this will go right over you motherfuckers' heads. You understand what I'm saying? So while you looking at other black folks, I'm looking at everybody else, seeing the real disrespect. So we're going to call out disrespect. Let's call out all of it. Or we're going to call out what we perceive as disrespect. Let's call out all of it. But I digress, ladies and gentlemen. Let me